I'll start with the Michigan State meet since I was present there and I was not present at the other meet. However, I look at that course as just being whipping fast once the weather turns and once the ground hardens up. It was a really fair course. I like the starting line, big starting line, which is really important for a national meet. And I think the guys who did race, I held a few out. The guys who did race raced really smart and really hard, which I had asked them to do. So yeah, I think, and the women, we did not bring any real youth. We did bring Ashley with us, but I didn't bring the rest of the freshman class. So we had two incomplete teams in both meets, and we're going to be combining those this week. As far as the All-Ohio competitors, I left most of the youth. When I say youth, I'm looking at the fresh people. And the men's side, we had Ben Smith came up with a really solid race for one of our youth. And then Lauren Enigma came up with a really beautiful race also. So I think just looking at the youth of the team combined with the experience of the team and then inserting people like Joe and Joe Jaster and inserting Logan Singer. Even neither of those guys have raced yet. I haven't seen Cecilia, who's a really marked runner. We're not going to see her this week, but hopefully by Oberlin, we'll be seeing them. I'll say we have almost full squads. It'll be a full squad on the men's side, and we'll still be in a little bit of deficit on the women's side. So with the men, our target team will be Geneseo, as they were finished 8th in the country last year, and they've only lost one of their runners, as we have only lost one of our runners, Trey Razanaskis from last year. I think it's going to be a terrific matchup. As we look at the women's side at Geneseo, I believe their women are more seasoned than we are. We do, like I said, a lot of the youth are leading our team, the fresh women, and I feel like it's going to be a great matchup on the women's side too.
Hi, my name is Joe Jaster. I'm a senior on the cross-country team, and I'm a biomedical engineering major. When I was in high school, it was kind of a discussion that I had with myself and my mom. Just kind of talked about what I liked. My high school had a really strong engineering design program, and I really liked that. So I was able to do cool stuff. Like we built a go-kart my senior year. So I just really enjoyed doing stuff like that, and also took AP Bio, AP Chem, and stuff like that. So I really liked the sciences, and I didn't want to lose any of that. So BME seemed like the obvious choice for sort of combining them all into one. The BME program at Case has 4 different tracks. I'm on the biomechanics track, which kind of means I'm closest to being a hybrid of a kind of a biomedical engineer with a mechanical engineer. So I'm taking the senior capstone course next semester. It's going to be based on prosthetics, so that's kind of where it's mainly focused on. There's definitely some interesting stuff. We took a course last semester that we kind of studied gait analysis almost a little bit. So that was really kind of interesting to think about as a runner, because it's pretty much all you do is trying to get your form efficient, trying to get everything down, trying to move as fast as possible. After graduation, I'm going to go work for the Department of Defense. I'm in the Smart Scholarship program with them. So I've been working at Picatinny Arsenal in New Jersey. So I'm going to go there for at least a couple of years after graduation and hope to keep working with them from that point on. I feel really lucky to have found Case Cross Country and Track. The friends I've made here have been the best I've had in my whole life. So I feel really blessed and really grateful to have all of them around me. I know that this weekend we're not able to have the whole team go. So I know a lot of us are going to kind of have a fire under us to kind of show up and show out for those guys who aren't able to compete.